Hi, afternoon here from Western Province Cricket Club, joined here by the ever young and wonderful voice talent of Trish Young, and joining us as well from Boerland, Charmaine Mostert. Welcome to the two ladies.
Thank you, Jacques.
Thank
Pleasure
you.
to be here.
Lovely to be here.
Trish, you're getting used to this Coventry position. Enjoying it?
Absolutely, I love it. Gary Lineker had better watch out. I'm after his job.
The two ladies we have in action here, Aneke Snyman and Lara York. Should be a good match. They've just completed trial ends. Getting ready to get started.
This one might be tricky. Their bowls seem to be a similar colour.
Yes, it looks like I think Lara plays with the reddish one, more reddish ones. But we'll see if we can distinguish them. It does look like Anneke's one has a little bit more of a purple tinge on them. We'll see as they. We have a bit of a matchup profile available for these two players, comparing their track records. So some background from Lara York. She's from Bloemfontein Municipal Bowls Club in Southern Free State in Bloemfontein. And in 2021 she won the Southern Free State Masters, the ladies fours and silver in the ladies singles, and then she won this year gold in the mixed pairs as well as the ladies pairs. Probably winning silver with her husband Wayne York. And then we have Aneke, as we know, silver medalist at the Commonwealth for the fours, gold for Western Province or the Masters last year, as well as gold for the Atlantic Pacific Rim Championship overall. And in 2018 Commonwealth Games for silver as well, and the Welsh 10 national trips. Yeah, like you say, it is a bit complicated to see the two colors, but it looks there's definitely a bit of a more purplish color on Anneke's bowls, but it may make it a bit harder. It looks like Anneke's bowl's just been promoted or drawn shot, yeah. And now the paddles are also, one is brown and the other one is red. So for those who are not knowing, they're playing a sets format this year at the Masters. 2 sets of 9 with a free end tiebreaker. Let's watch and see what the marker indicates here. Waiting for the players just to confirm. It looks like it's 3 to somebody.
I think it's 3 to Aneke.
Yeah, 3 to Aneke.
Great start.
Yeah, especially at the beginning of your first set.
Mm-hmm.
Odette, yes, this is the third game of the day, but it's 7th round overall. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. Annika looks to be on a good line here.
Just pulling up a bit short.
It seems that, especially on this green, when they're playing the longer ends, the bowl just seems to be more sticky. Probably from the evening's rain and this morning's rain. If you compare how it's looking now to this morning, the mountain is totally
Beautiful.
open. Yeah, we had a beautiful opening shot for you guys off the mountain.
I was chatting to Leonie Durant, and she said this screen is definitely a second or so slower than
The other,
the sea.
the
Yeah,
sea.
but I'm sure it'll quicken.
Some support for Annika. Claire saying support for Annika from Goodwood Bowling Club. All the way watching us on YouTube. Remember to drop us where you're watching from and which clubs do you play out of, and then we'll give you a shout out on screen. The marker, I think it's Jan Brits, said I should give his club members a shout out there on screen. Apparently they phoned him this morning, he was on the screen as well, so they phoned him and said, we saw you, we saw you, we saw you. Hope they saw the good work he was doing and not but all the markers have been very good.
Yes, I think we should give it a shout out to all the markers and all the volunteers who are doing such sterling work.
See, Laura just looked like she just drew the shot now behind the jack, coming past those front bowls.
The wind picking up a little bit, yeah?
Definitely driving the rain away.
Yeah, you predicted that.
I did predict it, yeah.
So Charmaine, traveling all the way from Boland to here to get to watch the Masters. What do you have to say to the people in the area? Should they come down or not?
Yes, no, they definitely should come. It's a beautiful day. The rain is now gone, and coming through all the way in the rain this morning, I was wondering what the weather would be like, and I was quite surprised. So yes, I'm quite glad the weather has changed.
Not every day you can see this much green and gold on your greens.
Yes, that's for sure.
Some real quality bowls being played, and
A beautiful picture for somebody like me that hasn't actually ever seen so many green people in green before, so it's an experience for me as well.
yeah, and a few legends of the game around, like our co-commentator Trish. Not every
many
day.
years ago.
Yeah, but still.
Well, we've got Jerry,
Yeah,
Bobby Donnelly,
Yes.
the new Chief Operating Officer
Yes.
at Bowl South Africa.
He's doing quite well in the veterans at the moment.
Oh, is he? I
seems,
haven't checked his...
Oh,
There he
no,
goes.
yeah. No, I heard he had a good day yesterday. Everybody was talking about his good game. The one game he went off to reset and then he thrashed the guy in the second set.
Well, of course, he did win the individual Commonwealth Games gold medal back in, when was it, 2002, I think,
Yeah.
where he came in for Donny Pickett, who
Yeah.
broke his leg,
Yes.
if you remember. Was it 2002? Well, yes, it was in Scotland, I think.
Yeah.
Jerry still going strong.
So Annika picked up 2 there in that last end.
I missed her shot. It must have been fabulous because Lara was lying.
It's unfortunately, you just turn your head to
Yeah,
see
and
what's
it's
happening in one of
finished.
the other matches, and there's so many good matches happening in front of us.
I was having a look at Jason there.
That should be a good match as well.
Mm.
Zane Roots also from
Southern Free State.
Southern Free State. Well, Southern Free
Brother
State
of
well.
Clinton.
Yeah, Southern Free State well represented this year. It's strange not to see Wayne on the greens.
And there's another good clash there on 2. Oh no, it's 5 with Matthews, who was leading.
Him playing Victor there.
Yeah, a couple of shots down last end, but he's lying 3, I think.
Looks like Annika's holding 2 here. Off to a good start on this first set. I have to say the players don't have a lot of turnaround time.
Do you think Matthews will play his last bowl? He's lying the set there.
Yeah,
Oh yes,
it's
yeah,
just-
yeah. So he's snatched victory from the jaws of defeat.
He's had a good tournament so far.
Excellent. I've been watching him. He is just brilliant.
Oh, Laura just played a very good bowl there now.
Yeah, I think she. That's a tight angle between those 2 back bowls there. You got a measure. You can get a nice shot off the measure. Laura picking up there, getting the 1, so they 5-1 after 3 ends. So we have a few viewers commenting. We have Linda Skeppers also watching from Pretoria, from CBC Bowling Club. And Petru. And then a little bit closer to home, Pedro Doreen watching from Jeffreys Bay.
Oh, Joe Bay. Lovely. That's a lovely bowling club there.
Annika just cutting the, or Laura cutting the center line there. But Holding shot.
Seems to have found her weight after that rocky couple of first ins.
Yeah, they're playing longer ends than we've seen in the previous game, even from the men. Marco also indicating 1 to Laura at the moment. Laura.
Oh, brilliant ball. Just taken out Annika's second shot.
Yes, and I think she's possibly holding 2. Measuring for the indicating is a measure for the second. Annika playing the forehand here. I think her target is to maybe pick up the jack and move it backwards or get a rest on that ball, so it's a good percentage gain.
I think she went through the hole.
Yeah.
Always amazing with me when a bowl does that and doesn't touch anything.
And then when you don't want it to touch something, it touches everything. Somebody
Laura's moved it.
Somebody supporting Annika, Johan Cronje, watching from Darsdorp. Lovely picture of his dog there.
Is it a dachshund?
I can put it up again and you can see. Looks more like a border cross something. And then we also have maybe we should ask you on what's the type of dog you have on your profile picture. Drop us a comment, put us out of our misery.
It's just I'm a dachshund fan, so
let's see what the decision is here. Taking one out, looking at the second. Two. Measure for the third one. It's a border cross pointer.
Oh, stunning.
Thank you, Johan. Then we have Gail Aspeling watching all the way from London, supporting Annika Snyman.
Hi Gail, how are you? It's so nice to hear from you. Even though you're probably freezing to death, because I believe it's very wet and cold there.
Let's see what the marker is indicating. We know it's at least 2. Yes, it was a measure for third.
He's keeping it a secret.
Keeping us all in suspense. We're currently watching the marker more than the game, and it looks like it was just a 2. Yes, just a 2, moving on to 3. So yeah, a nice new format, this set play. Charmaine, we haven't asked you, what do you think about the set play compared to the 21?
I think it's nice. It's something different, different for the young and up and coming. Also making it more exciting, especially giving you a second chance. You know, with the 21 edge, you stay behind so far behind, you feel you can't even win the game. But with the sets, it's a whole different story.
Yeah, we had a case like that in the first match where Bridget Carlitz actually struggled in the first set and then actually won the game in the tie break. Huh? Let's just
I also noticed the ladies are playing these full ends.
Yeah,
it's quite strange, with the green being a bit on the slower side.
But luckily the lines are good, so
I know Annika's from Goodwood Club, and their greens are generally a bit on the slower side, so maybe it suits her better as well.
And she knows these greens very well because she was a member here when she came from Bredasdorp.
That's right.
And I think it might also suit Laura York. The Bloemfontein ones are not that fast. They not as fast as in the Highveld.
But with all the rain they've had, their greens must be pretty slow.
Yeah, I have to say.
Slower than usual.
Yeah, slower than usual. No, they had quite a lot of rain, and there where I'm located next to the Vaal River, we had to evacuate some of the houses next to the river with the dams being opened up. Apparently it was close to... Yeah.
We love to see the rain in the Cape because our dams are pretty low at the moment, so we'd like some really good winter rain.
And we have Chantal Grotto. She's been with us the entire day watching all our streams. So she's from Benoni. So she says she's had a great day watching bowls the whole day.
Wonderful.
Here's your comment about the UK. Great to see youngsters playing well. Carol from the UK saying it's rather wet at the moment there.
News from Rinks, the sea green, is that Jerry Baker and his opponent Sturley peeled the first skin, and Sturley is now 6-4 up.
On the second skin?
On the second skin.
It's 1-2 Laura York. Just pulling it slowly back. This could end in a humdinger. Current score is 5-4 after 5 ends. Going back to the long end again. We saw the men were struggling at these lengths.
Indeed, they were. A lot of short bowls.
It seems the wind is starting to come up a bit more now. It would be quite interesting to see if they actually stick to the long ends and if one of them change tactics somewhere along the line.
Yeah. Or just maybe move the mat.
Yeah. That's a favourite trick.
Wonderful front ball. Good start. They seem to be playing a bit narrow, playing back to the clubhouse.
That's actually surprising because the wind is behind them. Normally you take less grass when you're bowling into the wind. Looking at the flags there.
Yeah. So I think a holding shot here. Trying to add a second, but I think this one's not going to travel the distance.
Definitely not making the trip.
Dean Wright telling that as the municipal green in Bloemfontein is running about 12 seconds. So it should be similar to this one, so will be advantage. But most of the greens, they've played very well, but you can see there's a bit of wear and tear coming on now.
Indeed.
I have to say, the green staff is so dedicated this morning and yesterday with they were cutting the green inside while it was raining. Now they tend to be forgotten, the greenkeeping staff and all the greenkeepers in the sport of bowls, unless you're playing badly, then you remember their name. You never buy a beer for the greenkeeper when you're winning,
No.
but you always get him in the bar when you had a bad game, and you tell him exactly what went wrong.
Well, I know this particular greenkeeper is very worried about his greens because we can see wear on them at the moment, but the conditions of play don't allow to swim in the strings. So he's going to have a lot of hard work to do next week. Oh, Lara's trying with this one.
Yeah, and she's
Oh,
got
lovely
it.
ball.
There's a pearler.
Annika has the last bowl.
I don't think she's got a back bowl though. I think those bowls at the back are Lara's.
Yes. She has all the front
See,
ones
she's
are
busy
hers. Yes.
chatting to Wayne, her husband, there on the end ring.
I think Annika will favour herself just to rest out that shot ball.
She's coming in with a bit of
And
weight.
for Harlequins fans,
She's
Leonie
coming with a
Durant
bit of
is
weight
7-4 up.
Oh, she might have promoted herself up, but not enough. The marker is looking quite interested in it, but he has something in. Looks like he's gonna pop up the red lollipop, but he was looking at the brown one as well. Yeah, it's one red. Now it's getting interesting. Peels after 6 ends. 3 ends to go on this set. I have to say, I enjoy the set play from a broadcasting perspective, because it's a lot easier to do your timing in terms of the length of the games, rather
sure
than the
it's
21 ends.
I'm sure it must be exciting for the viewers as well to watch it.
Yeah, well, I have to say we had quite a few. This morning's match, we went over 100 live views, and I saw yesterday the matches were, I think, over a reach of over 4,000 to 5,000 per match.
Wow.
Yeah, that's quite a lot.
And with the lovely work Charmaine has done on Facebook as well with the profiles of the multinational players, our reach for this month is 53,000 people who've been reached on Facebook.
Amazing.
That's amazing. Didn't realize it was that much. Yeah, that's great.
We'll see if we can break the record. Last year we had 200 and some odd live viewers for the final. We haven't decided, but I think it's probably the ladies' turn this time for the finals. We did the men last year. We tried to swap them around 1 year. And last year we had
Laura
a
played a
cracking
beautiful
final.
ball. Great weight.
It was Jason, wasn't it?
Jason versus Jerry Baker.
Yeah.
And we also had the semi-final where Jerry came back against Bradley Robinson.
I remember that one.
Hey, you were commentating
I was
that. Looks like Laura's holding shot here still. maybe, I think Anneka's holding two of that front. That front ball is actually a lot closer than it looks from this angle. That red ball looks like it's right next to the jack from our perspective, but if you look on the screen, it's quite far to the left hand side or the right hand side on screen. I think she's wonderful ball there, using that front ball to get in next to Anneka's ball by Laura. Tongue twister. I have a lady I play quite a lot against whose name is Laura, so I'm used to being
great
contact.
try by
Yes.
Annika.
Marker indicating. That's one to Laura.
And for JBA fans, Sean Thomas is 6-4 up in the second set, having lost the first to Brendan Ferns.
And the other side of the coin, when we were talking about the family affair for Brendan, Andre Rousseau currently leading one set and leading the second set against Charles Mathewson. And the third party sitting here behind us of the family affair. Both bowlers struggling here with the length. That's two very short starters. Good ball there by. Oh,
An even better one by
Annika. We're trying to see what happens in the Baker's Sturley game. Unfortunately, the marker is standing in the way. Sturley has 6.
I think Jerry's 7-6 up.
There, Laura played a brilliant ball. And
Yeah.
knocked Annika out for 2.
They're playing tick for tack. 7-6. And they've completed 7 sets, so they're busy on the 8th.
There, Annika
End.
out 1. Could be lying. Second shot.
I think we might be, if Annika can get this one, we're going into a tie on the last end of this set. You'll probably hear in the microphones the wind blowing. Let's see what Annika does on this last one. Can she take the lead?
Oh,
Yes. Yeah, brilliant shot.
Marker indicating
Only 2.
2.
2.
Yeah, so she's
Annika.
taken the lead with one end to go in this set.
7-6, very exciting.
Oh, Leanne, who's your brother on this green next door? See, you can say you're saying the game on the side match as well. That's a nice thing about the orientation of the cameras. You can see a little bit of the side match as well. The rinks next door. They're continuing with the long ones, but Annika has moved the mat up a little bit.
Not much. 3 meters maybe.
Yeah, no, but maybe part of that tactic of making it shorter without... Nee, kom maar gaan. A wonderful start there by Annika, getting
Very
a
good
front
opener.
toucher. Oh, getting a toucher and just ending up in front. Remember, this is the last end of this set. They're playing 2 sets of 9 ends.
Looks like
Oh,
Jerry Baker's
wonderful ball
2
there.
shots up, playing the last end.
Now Annika got a second touch, moved it up, opened it up a little bit. Yeah. Alright, playing a weighted shot there.
She was probably hoping to get jack.
There's plenty of room for a draw.
The ball or the jack.
Annika now holding free.
Closing the jack up a bit maybe as well.
Laura at least needs to draw the shot for Peel this set.
The other thing is that you need to remember is picking up a point or a good shot here might just gain you the needed momentum in the next set.
Oh.
Oh, she still has 1 ball left. See if Annika can add another one.
Well, they're both going to have a look-see now.
Yeah, I think Annika is considering should she try and draw one in, and what could the possible cover be. Maybe needs a bit of insurance somewhere. Taking out a bit of insurance from perfect delivery, hopefully. I remember to go and support our sponsors, all the sponsors of bowls in South Africa. Just like we need the markers to have a singles match, we need the sponsors to be involved to make sure all these players can come together. And by
Annika's chatting to her fiance there
yeah, Mornay.
for some guidance.
Oh, looks like she's... Drawed another one there. I think she could be holding 4. Luckily, Laura doesn't have anything at the back, so it is a bit more less risk. But whatever she's deciding to play here, I think she's going to go for it. That's the nice thing about the set players. You can risk giving away a 4 by trying another shot on the final end that you might normally in a singles game think the normal 21 ends. No, let's rather give away 2 or 1 rather than 4.
She's played it.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So they're going into... Let's peel this one. That looks like. Yes, they've peeled this set 7-7. Now the scores get reset. Now this will make the second set now a lot interesting when it takes it. Unless you peel it again, then you go into...
Tiebreaker.
And we've had a few of those as well yesterday. Yeah, Anele's built. It was a wonderful shot there by Lara.
Just call her Mrs. York.
Mrs. York. Wayne is going to take me to the farm and teach me to pronounce his wife's name correctly.
And for JBA fans, Jerry Baker won the last set, so wins the game. And Sean Thomas won the second set, and so he's now involved in a tiebreaker.
Just the camera froze, so I'm just gonna...
Oh goodness, Annika had 2 short bowls.
Sorry, we just had to reset the camera quickly there. So we used the scrolling one just to keep you into the action. You can see. The strange thing, I think this is probably the shortest end they've played in this match. And it's not that short.
No, the mat's not up. Doesn't seem to be up much.
The York holding 2.
Might be lying 3 there.
Yes. She was holding two before that one.
Yeah, looks like
Of
it.
Anneka's two front short bowls.
Anneke will have to pull out the stops.
And this is her last bowl.
Is it going to make the trip?
It gets stripped up.
Unfortunately, I built a bit of a bridge there in front.
China.
Yeah. But honestly, there should never be a bowl in your way if you use the mats, or you should always be able to draw around.
Oh, wonderful view of the mountain, just to make everybody jealous.
Yes, the one thing about this club, it has the most fabulous views, especially from their main clubhouse where the cricket pitch is. See all the people walking their dogs. It's wonderful.
Jason's score is 8-9 after 8 ends, and he won the first set, so this one is to win the match for all the JBA fans and the Jason Evan Supporters Club there in Soweto. He's doing a lot of work there with Terry Turner. Always on call when they need a celebrity or two. Cheryl Taylor asking if it's Wayne Rittmiller playing on the rink next door. Yes, it is.
And they seem to have finished, but I don't know who won.
I will see if it's updated. It's probably, if they're not having a tiebreaker, it must be, who's his opponent? Robertson. Yes. They didn't go to tiebreak, so had to be Bradley. Yeah, they're taking off the boards there for the match next door. Back to this match, it looks like Anneke from our angle is down one, but it's difficult to see. Those balls are spread wide.
They just not seeming to reach.
But they're playing into the wind, it seems like.
Yeah, they are, and the wind has freshened a bit. Leonie Durant has won the first set and is 3-0 up in the second.
Also a very interesting match here on Ring 5 with Matthew Spiri having a good tournament. He won the first set, but he's trailing Victor at the moment 9-4 after 6. And looks like Victor has picked up another one, so he's trailing 10-4. It's really difficult to distinguish the balls and the angle from this side. See who's holding. I would favor York holding maybe 2. He has the red one closer. And 1 to Annika. That one got us also confused here in the commentary. Difficult to see. We couldn't even distinguish from the side view. Good start there by Annika. And even better bowl there by.
Yeah, great trail. Looks like Andre Rousseau is going to drop the second set, so that'll be another tiebreaker. He's 4-12 down.
This one playing. Oh, what a bowl there by York. Getting onto Annika's bowl and moving it backwards and getting the shot in front.
After a slow start, Lara's really beginning to find it.
Yeah, this is a very important with that peeled first set. Winning this set will mean you win the match. It's still early days. But she seems to be playing with a little bit more confidence after that. Coming back and peeling that set. That momentum I was talking about.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Oh, another nice ball. Could be lying 3.
Thomas Ferns is currently, they've 1 set each, and it is 3-1 after 2 ends in the tiebreaker. So we haven't seen.
The game's finished,
Yeah,
but I
game's
don't
finished.
know who
Let's
won.
see one. Hello. Annika taking a good wide line here. But it's not bending as much as she was hoping for.
It was a good effort.
But little weighty. She was unlucky not to come off that front ball. Let's see what Lara does with her last ball.
Well, she's holding 1.
Playing the forehand. She has a very smooth delivery.
Yeah, the other advantage is it's quite consistent. There's not much dynamic changes and having to,
And
like the previous match we had where the bowlers were stopping midway and
yeah,
going forward, and
looks like one to Laura.
yes, she'll move on to free. How did it say? Keeping it simple. Just going long again. On the 2-meter spot, but short on that start.
Pulling up quite short.
Yeah, both players.
I see that Rousseau and Mathewson has gone to the tie-break.
Yes. Quite a few tiebreakers happening. I think the Piri Victor one is also going to a tiebreak, it seems like. All depends on what happens in their last end of this set.
Matthews lying 2.
He needs 3
He
to
needs 3 to peel and win the
4
game.
to win.
Yeah,
If he peels,
Three to peel.
then he wins the
Yeah.
game anyway.
yeah.
But I think he'll prefer having the full 3 points than 2.5.
True. Yeah.
So remember, if you're just joining us now, go and like and share our page as well. Follow us for updates. We're available on Facebook and YouTube. And for the juniors, we might even try a bit of a Twitch broadcast as well to see how that goes. See if we can get a few youngsters confused where I think they're watching Call of Duty and then they watch bowls. Maybe get them interested.
I like Call of Duty.
Anna kind of.
Oh,
Oh, she took a rub there.
yeah.
Jack was looking a bit lonely there.
Yes, but she's drawn the shot of that one. So Charmaine, in the Boerland area, what do you call a lucky shot? Like getting a wick of another ball there. There in my area we call it the Swizer a wick, or I refer to it as the Swizer draw, because there's the one club in Swizer who tends to get more of it than anyone else. So in the Boerland, what do you guys call it there? Can't we express that on screen?
No, it's just a lucky week. Or yeah, no, we don't have another different name for that.
A club that seems to get more luck than the others? Or is that is your club? Are you not revealing the secrets? Anneke getting shot there. That shot ball being promoted even closer.
Is that Annika's ball?
Yes, the front one is Anneke's one.
Gosh.
That's the ball.
Yeah, she found the rub of the front one.
And Laura just promoted that front ball again. Let's see if she can draw a second one. There's lots of room to draw in there, but that one's I think is just too wide.
Yeah, she maybe
And
she
heavy.
opted to
Yeah.
have a back ball.
Otherwise, it wasn't too bad.
Yeah. All in all, it wasn't a bad ball.
I think she just opted for a back ball as well
Yeah, on the last one.
Yeah, they didn't have
Cover.
much. Yeah.
Extra
Yeah,
cover.
she was a bit heavy there.
She got the one, so now it's getting interesting. Free 2 after 4. Sounds like we're doing Sesame Street counting.
So Matthews and Victor are playing a tie break.
Yeah, and so is Rousseau and Matthewson. And short again, but not as much as the previous one.
No, it's quite a nice start.
It's in a good line. A little offline, but not.
A lovely head here on rig 6 with the Leone.
I try, yeah, I try to do the best I can do now. I'm in my 3rd year now, and then I'll probably do my honours. But it's looking like I need to do my masters, but I'll see. Might as well get it. Yeah, definitely.
Anka on the forehand.
The weather's picked up nicely because I thought it was going to rain out.
This one looks to be on a good line. And the weight's not bad as well.
Well bowled.
Great shot.
Alright, playing with a bit more weight here. Taking that shot ball out. No.
Not sure what happened there. Fortunately, Victor was standing.
Actually got the shot ball clean.
Is she now
Well,
lying
that-
too?
Looks like a ball.
Oh no, I think Annika is still. What's it? Front one holding. It's difficult to see on this angle. The sun is also not helping us a lot.
Yeah, she drew a perler there.
Did the marker hold up 3 lollipops?
Oh, those two are definitely all the same color, the closest ones. Let's see if we can see the 3rd one as well. Oh,
Oh, what a try.
yeah, all 3 are purple.
That's
So Annika-
3 to Annika.
Yeah, and this in a key time on the. They've just completed the 5th inch, so she'll move on to 5, taking the lead in this 2nd set. Kom maar voor omgaan.
I saw Louise Moore. I haven't seen her for years.
Oh, wonderful start there, getting a toucher. Yeah, so us needing to hang on to papers as the wind is picking up. Oh, what a wonderful response.
Great shot.
And she's sitting right on top. Oh no, not quite.
Not
but
quite. From this angle it looks...
right on top.
Keep it going. You're already on a hat trick. Come on.
Anele just pulled up a bit short. Lovely line there.
Oh, likewise. Oh, yeah, on the Facebook. Yes, yeah. Trying to keep up with you guys. Yeah, back. Ben. Okay, enjoy. Good luck for your match this, you know, eh?
And in the last end of the tiebreaker, Mathewson is 3-0 up on Andre Rousseau.
Yeah, Charles Mathewson coming there from my district, the Northern Cape. I still need to beat him. My record is still something like 12-0.
You've got a hell of a drive.
Yes, no, I played fours against him last year. Unfortunately, the darkness ruined a good match.
Laura just knocked up her ball. Could she be lying 3?
Could be.
Yes, it looks like it.
Looks those two short ones. That have
Still close
Anneke.
for Anneke to get in there.
oh,
Annike's promoted
goodness,
her
that
bowl.
was an unlucky one.
could still be one.
Is it Anneke's ball that
Yeah,
came
Annike's
up?
one that went in front.
Okay, it was her ball that came up.
And she promoted her own bowl, luckily. Well, I think she would have preferred it not to have touched that front bowl and maybe have gotten a little bit closer to the jack. Going down for the... Oh, we have Anneke standing in front of the head, but we'll go to the follow cam. Unfortunately playing quite narrow on that one. That's one to Lara.
Well, Anneke did cut off there.
Yes, yeah, she,
Quite a bit.
Yeah.
Made a
yeah,
big
she was down
difference.
3 before that.
Yeah, that 3 would have been a bit bad for her, so she cut off.
So current score 5-4 after 6 ends. So they're busy with number 7. This
Laura
one,
going to lose the kitty.
it
Oh,
just saved by the greenkeeper. But these greens are looking too good to be saved by the greenkeeper, so we'll give that down to
Yeah.
the skill of the bowler.
Yep.
I've played in some greens where the greenkeeper is very forgiving at the end, and some where they are very naughty and you play downhill at the last 2 meters.
No, I think you can see that these
Are perfect,
perfect,
level.
yeah.
Yeah.
Good start by Laura. Just run through a little.
Yeah, she's opting for quite a full head here. Full end.
Looks like Charles Mathewson's going to take this game.
Anneke did a perler on the jack. She's right on the jack. Oh, did it move away again?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, from here it looks like it's on.
Yeah, still room
But
there.
got the
Still room.
toucher. Oh, getting the jack
Oh,
and
well done.
putting it in the
Yes.
ditch.
Great shot.
I think Anele knows she's in a game. To stop a ball right there, it's going to be tough because she can knock Laura's toucher in.
She might have opted she better put the jack in the ditch before
Laura
Anele does it.
Yeah.
And she now has the added advantage. She can always ditch that toucher.
Don't think Annika's quite got the weight for that.
Showed 3 there.
Looks like it might just be 2 at the moment.
Laura's also short.
Oh, Vic Zuckerman watching from Pretoria, just congratulating Princess with a gold medal at the World Championships for the visually impaired in Australia. Thank you.
Yeah, well, Annika has, looks like she has drawn close. Could still be
I think that front
just
ball
the
is
one.
still.
Just the one.
Yeah, it's definitely second shot.
Oh, it makes it all square if she's got the second shot.
But they've each got a bowl left, so
If it was Wayne playing, we would know which shot was on. It would be taking out that one holding you out of 2. Hmm. Update for Ralph Matthewson watching all the way from Kimberley. Yes, CP has won that match. Charles Peter Matthewson's. See what Annika does here. There's not a lot of room to outdraw that holding shot.
maybe if she tries to play onto her own and just promote it a little, roll it in 3 or 4 times.
She's playing with weight, so maybe she's going for the inside, maybe moving it out of the way. If she has the distance, she's on.
She's on track. She's on track.
What a draw!
So
Well
beautiful. Yeah.
Right at the edge.
And the spectators are
Yeah.
going wild.
Unfortunately, the spectators were watching over the camera, so we couldn't see that brilliant draw's final result, but it's right on the edge. Keir Pollard saying, "What a shot, Anneke." Everybody's watching what's happening on ring 5.
Looks as though Victor's won.
Yes. Don't worry, Bradley, you can walk in front of that one.
There's no camera yet.
Join on commentary, Daisy.
I was getting quite chilly. I was going to put my little beanies as well.
Yep.
So I think that's Matthew's first loss, isn't it? In this tournament?
No. Yeah, I think it is. I don't know what his second match was today, but when I spoke to him earlier, he said it was going well today.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch, what's happening with Laura and Annika?
This one seems to be freezing. I just see if I can do this a reset camera.
There's still quite a bit of room there.
There you go. We should have our camera back to see what's happening in the end.
Looks like Annika's drawn the shot.
She looks like she's holding a possible 2 from this angle. See if we can zoom out a little bit, maybe a bit more even. No. Those 2 front ones definitely look like they're close.
Looks
Yeah.
like a back one too.
Yeah, that
It's very
back one
difficult
is.
to tell from where we are.
Bit heavy on that one. Let's see what Jan Brits is going to show us.
Can you see that score?
Which one do you want?
Is it 4? 4.
0 to beat it. Second.
It's freeze to Anneke there. So we were right with that back ball.
It's going to be hard for Laura to come back now.
Yes. Now this is the last end of the set.
On the sea green, Bridget looks it to be 4-1 up.
Over Renee
No,
van Niekerk.
Yeah, 4-0. No, is it 4-0?
4-0, yes. 4-0 after 2 ends
Playing
in
the
the
last.
yeah, in the tiebreaker, the last end. Now this is the last end, so mathematically I don't think it's possible for Laura to
No, I'm afraid not.
to win this one, but the shot difference may come into play, so they're playing the last one.
So Annika marches on. I think she
Yeah.
must be leading the section now.
Picking up 2.5 in this one.
Oh, and a beautiful ball.
Yeah, good start.
And for Quinn's fans, Leonie is 3 shots up. 2 shots up. Playing the last. Ah, yes, Leonie has won.
Now, my marker forgetting that he's on the screen today.
Lovely bowl by Annika there.
Yes, getting a toucher. But again, not staying with it.
Mm.
I think that last ball of Laura was a tactical placement there.
Afraid it's not going to help very much because she's got 1 front ball. So, and Annika looks to be drawing a little short.
She's playing that same line again, so looks like she's well adjusted here.
Oh,
Beautiful shot.
lovely shot.
Picking up and
She's definitely trying her best to make the score better. Although she
Tricky
can't-
to pick up 5 with 4
yeah,
balls.
Although she can't win, she's trying to get the net
the net difference.
Yeah, better.
She at least picked up the half a point here, better than 0. That half a point might come into play
You never know.
for the bronze medals. I don't know how the tournament has progressed this year.
In 7th place this morning before we start.
Looks like she knocked her own ball up. Did she knock up there now?
Yeah, quick comment from Vikas Ackerman saying that the new format makes it possible for us to watch a lot more games. Vikas being a visually impaired bowler himself. That's the end of the match.
Well done, Annika. But Laura played well uphill.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah,
She can be very proud of this match. It was actually quite close. She came back quite well in the first set and the second set. It's just that one free that really hurt her.
And I think the shot that saved Annika was the one right on the edge of the ditch.
Yes, that was an amazing
That really,
shot.
yeah.
Because that one would have...
Because otherwise it would have been just one the ditch.
Yeah, then it would still be...
But well played, both Laura and Annika.
Yeah, I'm quickly going to see if I can get them to do an interview with us. So.
You've been here before. The odds stacked against you. That tight feeling in your stomach. That twitch in your eye. Because although you've never won Wimbledon, played at the MCG, or brought back the Ashes, all the skills you've honed over a sporting lifetime of highs, lows, wins, losses. Will make you a legend on the green. And that green is just up the road.
And we have Lara York and Annika Snyman have just played the most amazing game on the end rink. How did it go?
It was tough. Worthy opponent, she really played well. No, I really had to fight to win that game, but very grateful, pulled it through, so yeah.
We noticed, Laura, that you were playing longer ends.
Yes, I find at the Masters most people play short ends, so I'm forced to play longer ends and hope that I can do it, yeah.
You played some brilliant shots. Enjoyed was Annika's draw to the ditch.
It was after a brilliant shot from her, yeah, so.
I think she's saved by the greenkeeper. Hey,
That's my husband.
Thanks to him.
And how did you find the greens?
We played on the B green now. It is a bit slower than the C green, but I mean, everyone needs to play on the same green, and it's that bit heavier. I had a bit.
As an ex-Western Province cricket member, you know that green quite well.
Yes, yeah. The lines are very similar to what I've gotten to know over the years, but yeah, no, it was good.
And Laura, the green should have suited you because one of our correspondents said
Yes.
that your greens were running at about 12 seconds.
it's a bit slower. It's the B green. The C green is quicker. This one's a bit slower, so you have to concentrate and focus to reach on the longer ends.
Yeah, generally the players are saying the sea green is the nicer green.
Yeah, no, definitely, yeah.
Okay. And who do you have left to play today?
This was our last game for the day, but I have Colleen Pickett left in my section, so.
And Laura?
I've got Bridget left tomorrow.
Oh, Bridget was playing quite an exciting game here. They went to a tie-break. I think Bridget won.
Okay.
Well done.
We've got a night's rest, so
Okay.
there's another day. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies, and